Joining me right now is Florida Congressman Francis Rooney. Congressman, thanks very much for being here. You greeted President Trump in Florida when he met with those impacted by Hurricane Irma last year. Your expectations for Hurricane Michael?
Well, it's a dangerous storm for sure. You know, some storms are more rain events where they're slow and wider, like the one we had last year, Irma. But this one here is going to be a wind event, and it's going to hit Panama City, it looks like, with probably 140, 150 knot winds. The barometric pressure is not as low as some, but it's in the, 940 millibar range? That's pretty powerful.
Yeah. What should people be aware of or be doing at this point? Obviously, there were evacuation orders from Rick Scott.
I think Governor Scott gave a very clear and cogent message to people that they need to pay attention to. If people hadn't have obeyed the warnings with Irma, we would have had a catastrophe in South Florida. So I hope the people in the Panhandle are going to realize that that kind of wind could do serious damage to your home, your condominium. You could have a car blown over on you. All kinds of bad things could happen if you don't get out of there.
Let me switch gears, ask you about Nikki Haley, the U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, announcing her resignation. She said she would serve through the end of the year. The president and Ambassador Haley both weighing in on her decision during a news conference yesterday. Take a look.
We're all happy for you in one way, but we hate to lose. Hopefully you'll be coming back at some point.
I do think that sometimes it's good to rotate in other people who can put that same energy and power into it. So there really is, a lot of people are going to want to say there's a lot of reasons why I'm leaving. The truth is, I want to make sure that this administration, the president, has the strongest person to fight.
Goldman Sachs executive, former senior White House official Dina Powell, reportedly a top pick to replace Ambassador Haley. Congressman, how do you see it? You're a former U.S. ambassador to the Holy See. Your thoughts?
Well, I know both of them well, and they're both really dedicated, competent individuals. I think Ambassador Haley's done a fantastic job of confronting a somewhat feckless UN elite bureaucracy, and I hope whoever gets in there will continue to do that. You know, Dina ran White House personnel when I was going through the appointment process, and I've worked with her, and she's, I think, would do a good job if the president picks her.
You would like to see Dina Powell in there?
Well, I think it's kind of good to have some more women and diversity in the administration. I think the president's sensitive to that.
I see. The president said he'll make this decision within the next 2 to 3 weeks, so we'll see about that.